Remote sensing applications in agriculture and archaeology. Agriculture. 1. Determining soil moisture content using active and passive sensors from space. Soil moisture space. Soil moisture contributes so much to understanding Earth sciences. For example, it explains Earth's water cycle, weather forecasting, drought, and floods. But did you know there are two ways to derive soil moisture from space? First, it uses passive and active sensors. Active sensors like RadarSat-2 illuminate their target and measures backscatter. In turn, this results in high spatial resolution but low accuracy. Second, passive sensors like SMOS measures naturally emitted microwave radiation. Unlike active sensors, it gives a highly accurate but poor spatial resolution image. How can we get the best of both worlds? This is what NASA's Soil Moisture Active Passive (SMAP) mission strives to achieve. 2. Mapping soil types for agriculture planning. Over time, rocks break down into small pieces and become soil. With soil, water, and sunlight, together they give plants and other organisms a place to live. But not all soils were built the same. The need for accurate soil information around the world is soaring because of population growth and food security. This is why the International Soil Resource and Information Center, ISRIC, has placed soil mapping as a key priority. ISRIC has developed a methodology to predict spatial soil properties in 1 km grid cells at a global level, ISRIC's 1 km soils grid map. Also, scientists used covariates such as climatic indices, based on MODIS imagery, and conventional soil surveys to create these global spatial prediction models. 3. Quantifying crop conditions with Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, NDVI. The global food supply is being monitored with satellite imagery and the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, NDVI. Near-infrared radiation is being used to detect healthy vegetation in agriculture. Healthy vegetation reflects green light and absorbs red and blue light. The green light that our eyes see is chlorophyll created by plants during photosynthesis. Chlorophyll will reflect more light in the green and near-infrared spectrum compared to other wavelengths. This is why near-infrared radiation in combination with NDVI is one of the primary remote sensing applications in agriculture and the environment. 4. Saving money and time on the farm with precision farming. Precision farming is like a hidden gold mine in agricultural production. Savings estimate 10% in fertilizer. On top of that, crop yields are also improved. Precision farming uses different wavelengths of light to see how healthy crops are. Variable amounts of fertilizer are worked out, keeping money in farmers' pockets. Also, remote sensing in agriculture helps identify pests for better control and management on the farm. Archaeology. 1. Predicting the occurrence of dinosaur tracks for paleontologists. Remote sensing gives insight into understanding exactly where dinosaurs once roamed the Earth. Cantwell Foundation lists 4 primary geospatial factors in the occurrence of fossil sites. These 4 factors are vegetation coverage, slope, aspect, and proximity to landslides, and all can be obtained using remote sensing. Forget about doing guesswork and put your best foot forward. 2. Unearthing ancient archaeological sites like the Mayans and ancient Egypt. Unearthing ancient archaeological sites must be one of the neatest remote sensing applications on the list. Remote sensing applications in archaeology include infrared and stereo imagery. Infrared radiation has longer wavelengths and can penetrate around a meter of depth on the surface. Stereo imagery shows subtle variations in elevation on the ground. It was a bit of a surprise when archaeologists found square patterns on the ground over vegetation growth. These square patterns are of course ancient buildings and pyramids. Scientists have already discovered ancient Mayan and Egyptian civilizations using photogrammetry and infrared imagery.